Welcome back to the channel. My name is A-Bomb. We are back with Football Manager 2019 and Easter Resurgence with Berliner FC Dynamo. And today, as promised, we've got a double live come for you. Our last two matches before we have our winter break. So the two matches today, we first of all take on Paderborn in an away game. And then after that we face Fortuna Düsseldorf. There may also be a double live call next episode depending on what happens during the winter. If we make transfers, there might be a double of Union Berlin and Dynamo Dresden, local rivals and then competitive rivals. So two big matches after the winter break as well. But two today, we'll get through them. We've got one match to go through off screen. Let's jump into it. So last episode was a 2-2 draw against FC Nuremberg. After a goalless first half, we went behind, equalised, trailed 2-1, and then a 92nd minute goal by Mark Brasnitz secured a point, and we are still unbeaten. We are one match away from making it halfway through the season. We are at 16 matches, haven't lost yet. We've got number 17 against Paderborn. If we avoid defeat there, that will be half a season unbeaten. 17 matches. So if we can get to this winter break without losing, fantastic stuff. We're looking so good. We are top of the table. Things are going incredibly well. The one match played off screen was a victory as we beat Braunschweig 2-1 at home. Bad start to the game though, as Philip Kurt scored on about 90 seconds. I think it was a free kick if I'm not mistaken. It was definitely from a dead ball, so it was a free kick to give him an early lead. But Max Fuchs was the starter man here. Wants some first team football, and well, if he plays more like this, then he's going to get that, because he got a brace after about half an hour and gave us a 2-1 lead, and then we grinded out the result in the second half and just kept it at 2-1. It was a good performance. We defended well, assists from Osterman and Kabea. Yeah, played really well, really happy. So apart from our exit in the German Cup, we haven't lost this season, and if we have a look at the table, 16 games played, 12 wins, only 4 draws as well. We've only dropped points in 4 matches out of 16. That's insane. 40 points. We are 7 clear of Ingolstadt in second, and if we can win this match, then we'll just extend that lead. We're looking so good at the moment. Injury news though, yeah, every time we get someone back, we seem to lose someone else. It's really bad at the moment. McConnell's still injured after the Ethiopia injury, but he's very close to returning. He'll be out for another day, so we may see him during the Düsseldorf match. We've got a lot of our players back. Guys like Tajurek and Hollaback and Mats Kohler have all returned. But since then, we've had 2 fresh injuries. Fabio Paradisi with a lower back stress fracture. Going to be out for 6 weeks, which is a massive shame because he's been in such good form and has been one of our form players all season. He's been fantastic as Fabio Paradisi. And unfortunately, we're going to lose him for a few weeks. But thankfully, it's during our winter break. So he won't actually miss a lot of game time, only friendlies. And the other injury is to Max Fuchs, who after scoring that 2 goals, broke his leg in a training, I think it was. So he's out for 2 to 3 months, and we're not going to see him until February or March. So that's not good news at all. So we've got 2 matches to get through, so let's jump into it. Try and keep this video sort of as short as possible. First up's Paderborn. 3 wins out of 6 against them. They've sort of been on the rise with us for a while. I think they were in the 3rd division with us, and they got promoted, I think the season after us. But we are going for it again here, so maybe they won't be far behind again. But they're in mid-table at the moment. Let's have a look at the team news. I think we'll go with this today. We've got a lot of players that need fitness tests, but I think are okay to play. Guys like Akdari, Kohler, who are going to start today, Hollaback, Tajurek. So I think this is the team we're going to go with today. We do have other options like sort of outside the team. Our central midfielders are, again, not doing too well this year. Demel and Albertat, the central midfielders, especially the playmaker, has not done much. But we're going to try an advanced playmaker and see if we can change that, because deep line playmakers don't seem to have a lot of impact on the game. They seem to sort of just be there in midfield. So maybe they're not playing well because we've got wing play, so they're just not involved in the attacks at all. Maybe that's it. Maybe we just need 2 sort of defensive midfielders. Who knows? But we're going to go with this today. Kabea and Brezhnit's going to start up top today. Tajurek's going to be on the bench because Fuchs is unavailable. If we can avoid defeat here, then we'll have gone halfway unbeaten. So that's the goal today. Just don't lose. It's away against Paderborn. I think we are favourites for the match, but let's see what happens. First highlight of the match, we're at 8 minutes, and Mittelstadt has won the ball very well there, and has maybe set Brasnitz on his way to what I think might be goal 14. And, well, the keeper, Brüggemeier, makes a cracking save there. Really good. For them, not for us. A corner, though. Kircher's going to take this, and it's Kabea at the far post, but the keeper is straight at that. Easy save. Well, half an hour in, plenty of possession, haven't allowed Paderborn a single shot yet, that's good, but we haven't got a goal ourselves, which is the only bad thing here. Paderborn with their first shot now, but Going in a half-time goalless. We had a chance early on there, you saw, but other than that, it's been a very uneventful half, and it's half-time, and not a lot at all has happened. We've been the better team, we're just lacking that goal, so that's all we need. Just ask them to be just a little bit more expressive, just give them a bit more freedom, and maybe that will give us that goal we need. We're going to go attacking, because Paderborn have not threatened at all. They've had one shot on target. We've had 6 and we don't find ourselves with a goal at all, which isn't very good. And coming up to 70 minutes, let's make a couple of changes. This hasn't gone well today. So Greitel's playing today. He hasn't done well, so we're going to go to Hollerback on the left-hand side. Still waiting for him to score on camera so we can use the jingle or the song. Tezurek's going to go up front alongside Cabella in place of Brasnic, who's had a quiet game, which is not like him at all. Clement with a free kick here, and it's actually Paderborn. I don't know, I thought that was one of our players for a second. I'm just amazed that they had a highlight. But I don't know how we haven't scored in this match. I mean, we haven't created much, but this hasn't been very good. We're into the last 10 minutes. The time has absolutely flown by. Nothing's happened. Demelt's been like not involved at all. We're going to go... Do we go Presthofer or do we go Franke? No, Presthofer we're going to go with. That might be the first time this season that we've failed to score. I don't think we've had a goalless draw yet. That's disappointing that's happened on camera. I've got to say, I'm not happy with that. That might be the first time this season that we've failed to score a goal. No, we haven't. That's the first time we've failed to score this season. It's taken until game number 17. But we are halfway through with that unbeaten run still intact. So that's fine. But no goals. That's a bit of a disappointment. Shows that as how much Paradisi brings to the team. Is it because he's not playing? I don't know. But defence-wise, we were fine. I suppose it's a good thing we're playing 2 matches today. If that was the only match in the video, I'd be very disappointed as a viewer. So it's a good thing we're playing Dusseldorf 2 today. Hopefully there's goals in that one instead. Mark Brasnic has signed a new contract, a 2.5-year contract. Got rid of his release clause because it was getting a bit silly that his release clause was about 180,000. And yeah, he was worth more than that. So he's signing on a new deal. He's now our highest earner at £5,000 a week. And his deal's worth £700,000. So no release clause. I want to keep him here as long as I can. I want him in the top flight. I want him to play a season in the top division to see if he can get double figures against like some of the top teams, against the Bayern Munich, so against the Borussia Dortmunds and the Schalkes. I want to see if he can hang with the big boys. So we're going to keep him here as long as we can. I think 2026, I think that might be when it ends because I think he'll be like 29, 30 then. Alright, so fitness is okay. We could go for Hazic. I think he's good enough to be on the bench today, I think. But we're going to stick with Markovsky. McConnell's back. Dari's back. Kohlert's back. So, yeah, we're looking good. We've still got a couple of players out with Paradisi and Fuchs. But otherwise, we're there. Changes made. The midfield 4 is completely changed. So Selkos is in place of Kohlert. Franke and Albertat replace Mittelstadt. And Demel and Hollerback replaces Greisel. So the midfield 4 completely changed. Everything else is the same. We could go to Zurich over Brasnic today, but we're going to keep him up there because he's got a good goal scoring record. Zurich's got the same as Cabella though, so that's good. We're getting goals from our other strikers this season, which is always nice. Brasnic has always been like the leading scorer, but behind him, there hasn't been a great deal of goals. But at least this year, there's a lot more players stepping up. Just like to see a bit more from midfield at the moment. And an early corner in the 4th minute. Selkos with it. And it's headed towards goal. But I think it was Markovsky. Could not get it on target. But an early chance. And a throw in here. Kircher takes it. And a Hollerback wins the header. And loses out to a Grosinger. Karstrup with the ball now. Goes for a clearance. But there's a bad one. And Selkos goes for goal. Franke with the interception. Gave it to Selkos. Selkos again not on target. Now Juranovic. Highlights early on here. 9 minutes. And it's... Dusseldorf in possession. Nati. Grosinger. Stoger to Karstrup. Goes for goal. And again, not on target. 3 highlights and 0 shots on target. Going to try working it in. I've made a change there. I'm going to try fewer crosses and just try and walk it in pretty much. Another corner for Dusseldorf. And, oh, Hendel, what are you doing? It's disallowed, but Hendel was... I don't know if he knows where he was, but... Well, the ball was in our net, but thankfully it's been disallowed. But we didn't deal with that set piece very well. Guys, come on. Look at Hollerback. Selkos. I mean, that's not too bad. Cabella. Oh, giving it away. We should have switched the play there. No one saw it. Karstrup. Dusseldorf on the attack here. Oh, that's a good ball for Geiger. And headed away. And it's a Karstrup scores. 23 minutes. And Dusseldorf with the 1-0 lead. I feel like we missed a trick. Like we should have put the white right winger through, and we didn't do that, and we've been punished at the other end. We gave the ball away, and Riccioli could have got to that then. I'm not sure what he was doing either. He just completely missed the ball. Again, it's not gone well here today. We haven't had a shot on target yet. Free kick, Brasnic. Come on, let's go for a goal! Oh, I thought that was it in then. I really did. And a throw-in. Highlights are plenty in this first half. Just no goal for us. Selkos. Brasnic! Oh, come on, guys. I don't know how many times we've missed. We've had one shot on target. Well, we're going to have to go attacking in the second half, but that's not gone well. We're losing. We've had efforts, but they've just not been very good at all. Last chance maybe of the half. Franca. Albertat could go for goal. There we go. It needs Tim Albertat to score. Second goal of the season for him. From range as well. I mean, we were missing when we shouldn't have been. That one was a great goal. That's been coming, definitely. But, well, a bit too late if you ask me. But we're going to half-time 1-1. And it was Franca setting up Tim Albertat for goal number 2 of the season. And a goal from in midfield. Like I said, we need goals from midfield. We need more from them. And he's provided us with a goal there. So that's good. And half-time. 1 apiece. Not too bad. But not a lot on target, really. Going to go for a shout straight into the second half. And hopefully get in front in this game. I think we've been the better team. We've missed our fair share of chances. Cabella's had a quiet game today. It was Brasnic in the other match. But this game it's Cabella. And Goga. Carstrup at the far post. Oh, God. Did it hit the post? I don't know. Riccioli's on a 6.0, which is not like him at all. He's been pretty disappointing for our record signing, and now he's injured. So not a good day at the office for the Portuguese centre-back. Igdari's on in this place. No Hilili. I've gone for Igdari because he can play centre-back or left-back. So Igdari's going to come on in his place. I'm also going to bring off Cabella and going to play Tjurek up front. So double change on 63 minutes. And let's try and get in front in this match. It'll be another draw and another match unbeaten, but I want to try and win this one. Otherwise, we're going to start. If we start dropping points, we could lose top spot. Despite being unbeaten, we might not end up winning. But we've got about 10 minutes left. This isn't going well today, is it? They're going to go attacking, which maybe shouldn't do because they could break. We've got another change we can make. Going to bring on Kohler for Selkos, and we'll push Holler back up a bit further. Oh, I've gone back to positive. It's a throw-in for Dusseldorf. Carstrup's got it. And Sobotka goes for goal. Oh, no. So many injury time goals for us, and we've been hit by one ourselves, and I've just knocked my microphone. So, yeah, this is it. The unbeaten run's coming to an end. So there's no way we're going to... Our luck's run out. It was going to happen eventually, and Marcel Sobotka, with the long-range effort, very much like Albertats from the first half. But just 3 and a bit minutes left of the half. We need a miracle now. We need another late goal, and there's been far too many of them this season. I can't see us getting another one. But we're going to go for it nonetheless. No, 96 minutes played. Whistle's going to blow. There it is. We've lost our first match of the season, but it took until December to do it. So, do you know what? I'm proud of that. That's fantastic that it's taken this long for us to lose. It was going to be close. I think we may have gone a bit too attacking, if anything. I think we should have been more on balance. I think that's my fault, which is annoying. But we didn't play very well in that match and forced into a change at the back. But Riccioli had a bad game. Yeah, 2 disappointing results. One game we failed to score, and the other game where we lost for the first time in the season. It was just one of those days. I think our luck just ran out. It's unfortunate it's happened right there. We almost got to that winter break unbeaten, but it's not to be. 17 games unbeaten though. That's tremendous stuff. But hopefully this isn't the start of a downward spiral now. Yeah, despite us only just losing our first match, the league title race is still very much anyone's to win. So still got 16 matches to play. So it's still anyone's to win. We could have a massive downturn in form, and we could really drop down. Hopefully that doesn't happen. We're on course to win and get promotion to the Bundesliga. But we just need to keep it going in the second half. I mean, if we hit the same number of points, that will be 80 points. And is that going to be enough to win the title? Hopefully. It's been coming, definitely. We've had so many games where we've had late goals to save us and equalise. But, yeah, it's a shame it's happened. So looking at our draws, so we had a 94th minute equaliser, a 92nd minute equaliser, an 89th minute equaliser, a 92nd minute equaliser. I mean, even the winning goals, we had 93rd minute, 95th minute there. So it's a good 4 or 5 times that late goals have given us either wins or stopped us from losing. So we've gotten very, very lucky, and it seems like luck has run out. But hopefully that will not blend into the new year in 2024. I've got some friendlies to play off screen, but I won't delve too much into those, just results. If there are any transfers, I'll be sure to let you know about them. I can't see us making too many signings, and we've got a big squad. So unless we end some of our loans, I don't think there's going to be many signings that will be in the first team anyway. Maybe it's bring in some youngsters, because we still have a lot of money to spend. So you may see some youth brought in, but for the first team, I doubt you'll see very much, if anything. So if that's the case, then you will have a double live come next episode as well, with Union Berlin and Dynamo Dresden. And I think we're going to try and do an extra video, so this will go out on Thursday. I'm going to try and get it uploaded for Friday, because I only uploaded twice last week. So to make up for it, I'm going to try and do a bonus video this week, and hopefully that will happen on Friday. Riccioli, 4 to 5 weeks. That's what I mean. We get someone back and then we lose someone else. It's just an endless cycle of injuries at the moment. It's getting annoying. But anyway, that's going to do it for today. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, do drop a like down below, leave comments, and if you want to see videos as and when they're up on YouTube, do hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell to receive updates if I upload or go live, and follow me on social media so you don't miss any of my content. I will see you next time, where at the moment, unless we make some signings, you're going to have another double live come, and it's Union Berlin, the Berliner derby, and then after that it's Dynamo Dresden, of course, our old rivals from East Germany. So big games to come back to. Hopefully we will not continue this little bit of a downturn that we've had. You know, we didn't score against Paderborn and then we lost against Dusseldorf. So 2 disappointing matches today. That's yeah, not great. But hopefully that's just a little rut, and we'll be back to drawing and winning again in the new year. But for now, thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.